Okay, there we go. Uh, let's get ready for today's session. Today is Friday, October the 19th, year 2018, and meeting group 10 at 3:05 p.m. And we're getting ready to start our fourth session regarding this video that you had to watch on how to prepare for a debate. Yeah. Uh, so this guy on the video is giving us a series of principles, like for example, you have to learn about the reality of the current situation, what it's going to be like on the ground. Like you've got to get ready for what you're going to encounter, and on and on and on. Okay, so but I won't extend about this because this is actually what you guys have to say to me. You have to summarize the key points from the video, and um, it is your job. Okay, so I will be paying close attention to you to begin with, giving me a summary on the video, and then we will start practicing part 4 of the CAE exam, which is about debating. All right, so um, Lady Patricia, what can you tell me, please?
Tell me, teacher.
Please, what's your summary on the video?
What is the video? The part of the exam?
You didn't see the video?
No, teacher.
Why not?
I am confused about the debate in the today class. Creí la verdad que era solo el debate y no, pues no sabía que había otra parte del examen.
Because according to task 7, then today was coincidentally like the big debate that was task 3 that we were doing this morning, but today it coincides with pretty much the same topic, preparing for a debate, and that was a video that you guys had to watch. uh,
The video about the talk about the preparation debate. This
yes,
is for this class.
this is for this class.
Okay, I see it.
You saw
I
it?
confused
Okay.
because
Okay, excellent, excellent. So try to summarize your ideas. In the meantime, I'm going then to ask uh, Brian. Brian, did you
okay.
watch the video?
Yes, teacher.
Could you please summarize it for me in 1 minute?
Yes, and the man in the video was talking about how to organize debates. I think that is how to organize a debate in a certain institution. And the man said that there are three teams that the debater had to explain, and more or less 2 minutes to explain three arguments or two arguments, I guess. Then
Yes.
the man in the video talked about that we need to support our ideas and arguments through certified and some documents.
Yes, you have
Then,
to support your arguments with certified sources.
yes, with sources and finally one can explain oneself through a style, a personal style. That's finally.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Um, so now, Lady Patricia, try to summarize your ideas on the video from your point of view. Lady? Okay. I can see that Maria Gregoria has already joined us. Hello, Maria Gregoria. How are you doing today? Please activate your microphone.
Hello, tutor.
Hello, Maria Gregoria. Can you please summarize the ideas on the video for us?
Okay, in the video there is a man talking about how to prepare debates. He gives states information about how debates.
For example, how can you
Uh,
prepare a debate?
Receive the topics, investigate.
You have to investigate before you jump into the water, as it is. Okay.
Decide if you want in, ¿cómo se dice en contra?
Hmm?
En contra.
Against?
Against or in favor in the idea.
Yes, you have to, once you have the topic, you have to adopt a stance or a position, and you have to defend it, whether it is that you go in favor of the main thesis or against it, right? You could be in the con team or on the team that is with the contrary ideas, or the pro team. All right. Lady Patricia, please, what's your summary?
Okay, teacher. The video is about to preparing a debate. In this talk about the debate is a discussion where it is argument in against or in a favor or against of a topic. This is prepared arguments supporting investigations. This is
Yes.
all.
You have to prepare to defend your point of view, but you also have to get ready for the unexpected, you know? Like, you don't know what your opponent is going to come up with. So it's good also if you could make some, if you can make some predictions about what the other team or your opponent is going to come up with, like to anticipate events, you know? It's very important to do that too. All
Oh,
right, thank you. And
thanks.
Ediana, please. Good afternoon, Ediana. How are you? Ediana, I can see that you have joined us. How are you? Please activate your microphone. Okay, she's gone. Then, so the most important thing is that we prepare our arguments, and these arguments have to be relevant, and above all, they have to be persuasive. Like you can call the attention and make the other people in the con team get to know that you are right about what you're saying. That you've got all the points in your favor. So I'm going to start sharing my screen right now, and I'm gonna show you, okay, this, no, sorry, not this, wait up. Go right here. My computer is burning. It's been on the whole day. Okay, where, right here. So it says here, for example, me as the interlocutor, I'm going to pose this question. Is it best for people to make decisions on their own or to ask others for advice? You might already have a stance against this, like you might be in favor in one position or the other. So I want Brian and Lady Patricia to take a stance. Okay, I'm gonna give you the stance in this case. Later, I will let you choose. But now I want Lady Tatiana to defend the fact that for you is best to make decisions on your own, right? and then Brian is going to defend the other stance that for you it's best to ask others for advice when making decisions. Is that clear? So you have to defend one side. One side is that for you, uh, it's best to make decisions on your own without people telling you anything. And the other one is by making some consultation with other people in order to reach a decision. So that's it. So I'll repeat. Lady Tatiana, you're going to defend the fact that it's best to make decisions on your own, and Brian, that it's best to make decisions when you ask others for advice.
Teacher,
So, yes.
ah, ah, yo voy con el compañero Brian, ¿sí?
Huh? This is going to be, to begin with, like a little debate between you and Brian, okay?
Okay, it's me, okay.
Brian is in favor of making spontaneous decisions. That's it. Yes. No. Brian is in favor of asking others for advice.
Okay,
And you say no, you don't have to ask others for advice. You can make decisions on your own. So please, I'm giving you 30 seconds to come up with 2 or 3 key points, and then I'll let you know when to start. 30 seconds to prepare.
okay.
Okay. You can start talking now, and we're going to get started with Lady Patricia. And when Lady starts talking, excuse me, then Brian, you can make your interruptions and you can start using those formulas, right? So maybe you can say, I agree with what you say, but I have a different opinion and blah, blah, blah. So here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, in my opinion, make decision for ourselves is important because if you know what the best for you, do you know what you want, and yours is you know yourself better than anyone. You can take right decision if think in you, your interest or your wants, etc. Okay.
Brian?
Okay, I agree with you, but I don't defend the fact that one must knows everything because one must learn about everything about very many topics, and one can support oneself by taking advices from others or from the experiences or, or from the actions that the other people have made.
Lady?
Okay, yes, I understand your point, but I think sometimes the people don't know or what to do that they want and ask other with doubts or for fear, and don't clear in your mind that what is right or not.
But by
Okay.
saying so, you're defending Brian's position. Excuse me.
No.
Can you
In my
restate your idea? Please.
okay. In my I see your point, but I think sometimes people don't know how one don't know how do, and that they want ask for other with doubts or for fear, and because it's not clear that he wants.
Brian?
Okay, To answer to your point of view, I consider that one one never get everything clear about a topic or an action. Um, One must search for advice or for counselors or something or some people that that can tell you advices, experiences, because experience is the best value for doing a work or for making an action. Don't you understand?
Yes,
Okay, thank you.
thanks.
Now, very well. We're going to check out this one. It's like a continuation of the idea, like following the same thread of ideas. In number 2, it says, some people think it is best to plan their lives carefully. Okay. Others prefer to make spontaneous decisions. What is your opinion? Okay. And in this case, I'm going to have Ediana, and I'm going to have Maria, okay, talk about it. So, Ediana, you're going to defend the fact that some people think it is best to plan their lives carefully. And then Gregoria is going to defend the fact that she prefers to make spontaneous decisions. But you have to come up with your own arguments to support your ideas. Okay? So I'm going to give you 30 seconds and you start talking about it. 30 seconds to prepare with relevant and persuasive arguments. Okay. So, Eliana, go ahead. Eliana, you're defending the fact that you are that kind of person who prefers to plan everything carefully. Okay, you have to defend this. That's your stance. That's your point of view. Defend the fact that it's best to plan your life carefully. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then, Maria, I want you to defend the other side. I want you to defend the side that it's best to take spontaneous decisions. Go ahead.
Mm. Um, Personally speaking, I think that received advices uh, from of the other person is very good because they have a lot experience and then this person uh, don't want that uh, we have a bad
But
experience.
Maria Gregoria, I'm sorry, that's not your topic. You're talking about Eliana's topic. Your topic is that you prefer to make spontaneous decisions. Why? Why is it best? Why is it best to take spontaneous decisions than to plan your life too carefully?
Um, when I think plan the lives carefully.
No, because I'm giving you a position. You don't have to talk in this case about what you think. I'm giving you a position to defend. You have to defend the fact that some people prefer to make spontaneous decisions. So why? Eliana, are you ready? Okay, so let's do it again between Brian and the lady. Lady, the same question. You're going to prepare, but I'm going to tell you what to prepare. So, Brian, you're going to defend the fact that, sorry, you're going to defend the fact that some people, you were like in previously you were talking about that it was best to ask others for advice. So in this case, you're going to defend the fact that others prefer to make spontaneous decisions. You're that kind of person, whether you in real life agree with this or not. Okay, but that's your task, to defend this position that you prefer to make spontaneous decisions. Tell us why. And then Lady Patricia, you are the kind of person who thinks that it's best to plan their lives carefully. So please give it some thought. 20 seconds. Okay, go ahead. Brian.
Okay. Supposing that I am a person that makes spontaneous decisions, I can tell that one can make spontaneous decisions if one were catch by surprise or were on an emergency, because these moments need to need one to take spontaneous decisions and rapid decisions. Other argument is that one can make a decision based on previous experiences, but in this case, spontaneously. In some situations, and one can make decisions that serve function in past experience.
Okay, very well. Now, what do you have to say about this, Lady Patricia?
Okay. In my opinion, the people plan their life to control the future and have a plan of action or to follow. It's a form of direction, the decision or situation in the future and prepare for affront it.
Okay, you think that it's best to prepare to affront the
The
future.
life, the situation. Yes.
Okay, remember to use the verb prepare. You say preparate,
Okay, prepare.
prepare. Don't say affirmate, say affirm. All right. Okay. I don't know, like, I don't know, this tendency is very, very persistent. Like, I heard someone else. Let me see. I was writing note here. I was making some notes around here, but I don't know. It was another student using a verb like that, like 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 preparate, but I don't remember it right now. It was okay. Forget it. Now let's take another topic. Look, these are some of the expressions that you can use, okay? When you're trying to disagree with other person politely, disagree. You might agree or disagree with a person. You never say, I am agree with you. I agree or disagree with you. So you can disagree politely by saying, I see your point, but I think it's not like that. Or yes, I understand what you mean, but my point of view is different, or blah, blah, blah. Okay? So
Okay.
you were supposed to study all of this for this session. These are for when you need to say something now. So I'm sorry to interrupt, but you've misunderstood our point. So these are the ones that you use for interruption. Excuse me, but that's not quite correct. Or I'm sorry, I just have to disagree with you. All right. Okay, this one here. Eliana, I'm going to ask you, okay? It goes like this. It says, which is more important for young people nowadays? Young people, we're talking about people in their late teens. We're talking about college students, students who have maybe already graduated from high school, right? So what is more important for these kind of young people, going to college or getting a job? So young people here is not children. Yes, because children working is illegal. So, which is more important for young people nowadays, going to college or get a job? What's your point of view? You may start speaking now.
The question is
The number one.
the number one.
Can you see the question on the screen?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead.
It's very important because, in my personal opinion, is total agree because we must have life plans to able to work well and not leaving everything to change. It is easy how I can do what he want. He has all aspect and the work and the family, friends. To be good with myself. No more, teacher.
So let's summarize. You are in favor of what point of view? What is the point that you have just defended? We only have two stances. So which one have you just defended, please? Can you confirm to me? For you, it's more important for young people to work or to go to college? What's more important for you? I mean, what's more important, not for you, for young people, to work or to go to college? Once again, Eliana. Maria Gregoria, what
Hello.
point of view do you assume?
Um, I defend
What's more
the
important for young
people
people, to work, getting a job, or to go to college, and why?
going to college. In my personal opinion, I believe that the uh, young or children must go the college and university because the young must to learn for in the future get a good job.
You don't say must to learn. You don't say that the young must to learn. You don't use to with modal verbs. So the young people must learn. Drop the two, no two, must learn, right? All
Okay.
right. So repeat again. Give me the summary. What's your point of view, Gregoria?
Um, I defend the people Jones must go to college
Why?
because the people Jones and children
You don't say the
must
people young, you say the young people. Okay? Repeat, please.
hope teacher.
The young people, you're saying the people young. The people young is in Spanish.
The people Jones.
Yes, that's what you have been saying, repeating the people young, and that's in Spanish. In English, the young people. Okay.
The young
What,
people,
what about
okay,
the young people? Yeah.
because the young
Brian, are you there? Okay. Now, let's try this new question here. Some people say that students have an easy life. What do you think? Do you agree with this, or you guys disagree? Why do you agree? Why do you disagree? So let's suppose that Brian, that you disagree with this. Why do you think people? Okay, excuse me. Why do you think students actually don't have such an easy life, just like most people think? Let's suppose you're assuming that position. So what would you have to say? Brian? Okay, Maria Gregoria, please answer the question. Why do you think young people don't have such an easy life? It says some people say that students have an easy life. Now your debate is disagreeing with this. So what can you say about it? Some people say that students have an easy life. What do you think about it, Maria Gregoria?
okay, tutor. The question is for me.
Yes.
Um, uh, from my point of view, I think that the students can have an easy life because the
Can, can
students
or can or can't? Is it can
cannot
positive or can't negative? Huh?
can
Can't,
negative.
can't. Okay. So say it again. I think.
Uh, I think the students can't and easy life because the students have very or much homeworkers and investigation, exposition. Uh,
Oral reports. You don't say
in the
exposition
other
in
hand,
English. You say oral reports.
and
You have to prepare lots of
the
oral
other
reports.
on the other hand, I think that the some student have to work and studying in sometimes.
Okay. Now, Eliana, you're going to talk about the fact that some people say that students have an easy life. Why do some people might say that students have an easy life? Whether you agree with this or not.
Okay, teacher. Um, in my opinion, I do not agree with us is with us because the
Listen to me,
students.
Eliana. The statement says that some people think that students have an easy life. I'm giving you the stance to defend it. So you're maybe you think differently, but in this case you're going to agree with that. So but you have to come up with arguments defending your point of view that yes, I think students have an easy life because of this, because of that, and because of this something else. Okay? So that's what I want you to say. Defend the point of view. Okay? Some people say that students have an easy life. Yes, of course, it's open. Here it says, what do you think? But for the sake of this activity here, I'm telling you to take a stance. The stance is the pro stand. Okay, so you're going to defend this. I was asking previously. I had asked Gregoria to oppose it. She tried to do her best,
In
but
my, but the question is, and I answer the question in my opinion. No, in my opinion, I not agreed with that because the students oral students have many things to think about or about what do in my class, and has it the case of many students who work and study and sometimes difficult
yes.
for was
Yes,
several things.
Diana. But the thing is that you have to follow directions. You know, I'm telling you to defend it, whether you agree with this or not. Maybe you don't agree with this. You think that students actually have a hard life, but I want you to defend the fact that students have an easy life. Why? So let's say that you agree with this, not that disagree, and do it spontaneously. Of course, you need to have some things clear here on your mind, but that's something you can do like this. Okay, you see, I'm going to talk about this and that. Okay, I have it. I'm going to talk about the fact that, for example, today it's easier for students to study because they have computers, they have the internet, they have calculators, and in the past we didn't have those tools. So now you have more tools. So definitely for me, I think the students have an easy life. They don't have to work. They only have to study. But that's not what I have to say. That's what you have to. Okay? That's what I wanted you to do, to defend this stance. I don't know if you understand this, the meaning of stance. So stance means a position. I'm telling you, adopt this position. Please do it. Yes, the question says, what do you think? But I'm taking a variant of this activity. It's a variant. And when you follow directions, it's an evidence that you understand spoken oral commands, because I'm telling you to do things and then you start doing something else. That's not it. I'm going to change it. I'm going to change it because you have to learn to do it spontaneously. Okay? So the question is number 3 now, Eliana. How long do you think a course at college or university should last? How long do you think a course at college or university should last? Simply answer the question using some arguments. I'm not telling you to take a stance in this case. Gregory, answer the question, please. How long do you think a course at college or university should last?
Okay. Um, in my opinion, my personal opinion, I think that The university show last 5 years.
How long?
A
How
year
long?
students,
How long? 5.
5 years.
Okay. Why?
Um, because in this time, the students to learn much knowledge, and in this time, the student um, um, pre- prepare
Prepare.
for prepares.
They prepare or they get
Um,
prepared.
I get prepared
They get prepared.
with enough time. With enough time.
Okay. That's the way. Now, another one. Uh, I'm going to change the topic. Question number 1, 2, 3, 4. Question number 4, Ediana. Go ahead. Spontaneously. How difficult is it for young people to find jobs nowadays in Colombia?
Yes, teacher. In my opinion, the principal difficulty is the experience for the people young because is
For young
for
people,
for young people because is recently um, uh, uh, finish the carrera the carrera.
carrera in English you say career, but career in English refers to your work experience. That's after graduation. You finish university, you receive your diploma, and your career begins. Before, you're simply in a program, in an undergraduate program. So we use career to mean carrera, but in English, career is after college, after graduation. So what we do at the university is take a couple of university courses. We are in a course of study. What is our course of study? Our course of study is this licensure in teaching English as a foreign language. That's the name of our program. You don't say the name of our career. Career is when you start working, okay? So please, I'm sorry for the interruption, but I have to clarify those things. Okay, go
Then
ahead.
then the requirements the
You mean
requirements
excuse me,
are
you mean the requisitos?
sí los requerimientos para poder
In English, what do you say requisitos in English?
requirements
You have, listen,
requirement
requirement, the requirements, require, the verb is require. So you say requirements.
requirements.
Yes, the requirements or the requisites, but the word is requirements.
The requirements are to have a minimum experience of years, um, and for an graduate is difficult,
Yes,
in my opinion.
it's difficult to start a job because they are always asking you for experience. And how can you have experience if you have just graduated? I know.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, girls. Now the final question. Just making an effort because I've been pretty sick, you know. Today I haven't been able to sleep well, and I've been doing this one after the other, and then after this I have to go to work, and I have a migraine, I have a fever, I have this nuisance since yesterday, and it's been terrible. But we have to keep up at it. Uh, Now, one final opportunity to speak. Okay. It says number 3. Let's take number 3. To what extent do you think the invention of the aeroplane has improved the lives of ordinary people? Anyone can answer. It's up to you. A volunteer. I need a volunteer.
Okay. In my opinion, I would like the airplane. I would like to travel more quickly and more distance, facilitate the traveling, the communication, and the contact with other people.
Mm, yes. How has this affected the life of ordinary people? How? Could you repeat that to me?
Okay. In my opinion, the airplane I would like improve the life to the people.
Has,
This
has or hasn't?
have
Has.
has okay
Okay,
has
has.
facilitated travel to more quickly and
Okay, excuse me.
more
Excuse me, I'm
distance.
going to interrupt. Facilitate. That's the verb that doesn't exist either. Facilitate out. Preparate out.
Okay,
Affirmate out. Okay, so you say to make something easier. That's facilitate, to make something easier. So try to say it again. One,
okay.
two, three.
In my opinion, the airport I work more easy the
No,
travel
easier. Has made life easier. Easier.
has
Because,
has made easier.
yes,
Okay,
the life
has
of
made
ordinary.
easier the travel more quickly and more distance.
Okay, wait. You have to say for me the airplane uh,
Has made
has made travel easier.
okay.
So excuse me, well, I'm gonna say it again. The aeroplane or the airplane has made the airplane has made traveling long distance uh, a lot
More
easier, much easier. You can say much easier, but not more
more
easy. Okay.
okay.
So once again,
Okay, in my opinion, the airplane has made easy travel to the world because it's more quickly and is more distance in this.
mhm. And how has this affected the life of ordinary people, people who can travel by airplane?
This is have less time in the travels.
Okay, people spend less time traveling. Yep.
Yes, travel. Yes,
Okay. Yes, I mean, like ordinary people are those people like can afford traveling by airplane, but still they benefit from it because like we have more exchange of products from one region to the other, and supermarkets can get their products quickly, and we can supermarkets can, for example, receive a load of fresh fish from Chile, and they fish that let's say they catch the fish today in Chile, and today this fish is in Bogota for people to buy at the supermarket. So in that way, it might help or might have improved the lives of ordinary people. Okay, girls. So thank you very much for your participation once again. I know. Oh, it hasn't been easy. It hasn't been easy. It hasn't been easy because you have, I don't know, you have to to unlearn maybe some pronunciations and some structures that you think they are in English and they are not. So if you want to say, this product has made easier the life of people. In English, you say this product has made the life of people easier. So you don't play with the easier in one position or in the other, like in Spanish. No, English has like a one way you always follow. Okay, very picky about that. So let's say the cell phones. Cell phones certainly have made the lives of ordinary people easier. Okay, things like that. Don't keep using those verbs that you shouldn't. And I'm gonna repeat them because we have to get rid of those verbs. Um, so it's already 5 to 4. Thank you very much for being present. You're trying to improve. I know we still have more classes to go through. Try to prepare so that you can keep participating. I need to see your faces because I need to know who I am working with, right? So that's why I always tell you to turn your cameras on. It may be uncomfortable. Maybe you need some privacy to prepare, but it shouldn't be that way. The right way is that you do it spontaneously. Okay, let it flow. Let your mind run away from you. Try to think quickly. You know, like Americans, those people are really quick thinkers. They don't take excruciating times waiting to give an answer. You know, they are like this for everything. Everything is for yesterday. For Americans, it's not for tomorrow. It was for yesterday. So you've got to do it right away, no matter what. Okay? So you'd better get used to that. And you've been working on it, and I hope to see you again next Friday. And hopefully I will be better by then. Okay, girls. Thank you, Eliana. Thank you, Lady Patricia. Thank you, Maria Gregoria. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Have a nice
teacher.
weekend. Okay, you're welcome. Bye-bye.
Thank you, teacher. Bye.